Welcome back to the Grow Your Nutrition Business podcast. At Healthy Steps Nutrition, we believe something as fundamental as nutrition shouldn't be complicated, which is why we focus on a simple, habit-based approach when working with clients. I'm your host, Nicole Aucoin, registered dietitian and founder of Healthy Steps Nutrition, CrossFit HSN, and HSN Mentoring. I'm also the author of The Basics of Nutrition Coaching, CrossFit Preferred Nutrition course. I'm going to teach you how to take one step at a time to build a successful nutrition program where you finally feel confident talking about nutrition to your members and your communities. Today, I'm so excited to have one of our international gyms onto the podcast. His name is Olaf, and he opened up Black Sheep Athletics, a CrossFit gym, 8 years ago. He knew he needed to provide his clients with more support in order for them to see results. And during the pandemic, in the middle of the pandemic, he decided it was the perfect opportunity for him and his team to build the nutrition coaching program that they always wanted. Fast forward 8 months, he says, the biggest bright spot since adding this nutrition program is how grateful our clients are now that we are offering nutrition coaching. He says some pretty impactful stories during this podcast. In this podcast, we talk about how adding nutrition coaching has improved his business and his plans to continue to expand the program to help people in his community who are not members of his CrossFit gym. There's a huge opportunity to help not only your members, but past members and other people in your community who are just looking for nutrition help. And he is taking advantage of all of that. I'm so excited about his passion and him trusting us to help him build an awesome nutrition program. We will get to this episode right after this message. If you are like Olaf and you know nutrition is the missing piece of the puzzle in your business, HSN Mentoring has a turnkey solution to help you. We provide gym owners and coaches all the business training, systems, nutrition coaching education, and most importantly, ongoing mentoring to help you grow a nutrition program. The biggest difference between us and all the nutrition coaching education programs out there is that we provide ongoing support. Just because you go through an online training course doesn't mean you're going to have all the answers, let alone the confidence to support your clients. And it's amazing as we work with nutrition coaches and gym owners, how confident they become because they have us helping them every step of the way and they are just rocking and rolling. All right, let's get to this episode with Olaf. Enjoy. Olaf, welcome to the Grow Your Nutrition Business podcast.
Nicole, thanks so much for having me. Really excited about this.
Your mentor, Patty, has been raving about all the awesome things that you guys are doing at Black Sheep Athletics. And I just have to share your story. I mean, goodness, you guys are in Berlin and you're shut down for a long time. And now your nutrition program is thriving. The cool thing is you guys have over 20% of your nutrition clients are not members of your gym. Before we dive into all that, I think we need to backtrack. You guys signed up for HSN Mentoring while you were shut down in the middle of the pandemic. And before we started recording, you're like, Nicole, I had all the time in the world and we were up and running within a month.
Yeah. I guess actually it was like lucky in not being so lucky about the timing, but we had all the time, right? We just put all our gym stuff into some online classes, but this meant like 2 or 3 classes a day in comparison to having 12 or 15 classes a day. So we had a lot of time on our hands, actually. And so to get there and as fast as possible, in I would say 4 weeks, we finished, all 3 of us just finished all the HSN steps to start. So I guess we've been lucky there.
You were lucky, but you realized, hey, this is an opportunity for us to open stronger when we do open. And you ended up adding nutrition clients throughout the entire process. So let's talk about, what your vision was with adding nutrition before you signed up with HSN. What were you looking for?
I would say we did pretty much nothing before we started with HSN. Like, of course, we talk a little bit about nutrition and we have like small ideas about how to do this on our own. But like the biggest thing, and actually like the thing that helped us most was like just all the resources there at your fingertips, like actually a minute ago. And I know this sounds like a sales pitch, but it's like really what we experienced was like, you have any idea about doing whatever, a challenge or a post or an online nutrition corner, and everything is already there. So we had not a lot of experience beforehand. And so it was like it feels like we're doing it for years now, just because of all the resources at our fingertips.
Oh, I love that. And it's amazing because you guys really do use all of the resources, which is how you've grown your program so quickly, and you've built nutrition only clients, which is absolutely amazing. I think I hear this so many times from gym owners. We have the intention. We know that if we can combine nutrition and fitness and accountability, our clients will see better results, and we'll be able to add a revenue stream, help our coaches make more money, and be able to support our clients, which is, in my opinion, is a triple win. But it takes a long time to create all of that from scratch.
No, I would say it would take a long time. I really think it would not have been realistic in between having a gym and everything else, like running everything else there. And also, when we talk about resources, Nicole, to be like 100% honest, every time we talk to Patty, and there's whatever we talk about, he has already like 3 or 4 or 5 more things that he add to the resources we never saw before, because it's really a lot of stuff you guys built there, right? So every month when we talk to Patty, we go out of this meeting like with 3 or 4 new ideas about the resources that they were like, okay, that's incredible, let's go there. So it really works well.
I think that's amazing. And Patty does such a great job. He's on every single training. So he knows like all the newest stuff that's coming out. And he's like, he is just an absolute awesome mentor that's helping all of our international gyms. So I'm just excited because you guys have, really transformed the conversation and really changed the culture in your gym so that people know that you guys are the place to go for help with nutrition. And talk to me a little bit about that process, because you guys were open for a while as a gym without nutrition, although the informal conversations, and now you are the place to go for nutrition. So how did the culture shift happen?
I would say what we learned is just a little bit to promote what we do and to promote ourselves more. And this sounds corny, I guess, but this is where our biggest weakness was and actually is. So every time when we talk about it now, it's like, guys, we don't need to be like too modest about it. That what we do is pretty good and we have results there and we can share the success stories. And it's not like it's a kind of an imposter syndrome, I guess, actually. It's like, are we really now a nutrition program? And so it took us some months actually to be like broad-shouldered enough to say, you know what, we're going to post on Instagram like every 2 days. So right now, I would say at least 70% of our Instagram posts are nutrition related posts. And also like through challenges and also through talk in the gym, like every class, maybe not every class, but in between a lot of classes, now people ask us right away, because also in the gym, it's plain to see that we do nutrition. There's a lot of like posters hanging out and like a lot of movement in there. So I would say promoting ourselves and the stuff we do there more on the interwebs of the world, especially with Instagram with us, and just talking about it more. So we did the videos. We did a lot of coaches videos actually, where we introduce our nutrition program, where we introduce our nutrition coaches, and it's our old coaches, like they did for 3-4 years now with us as a gym coach. But people were really excited actually about the videos from us talking about why we do nutrition and how we do nutrition. And so like just talking about it really helped, but we not did it enough. And maybe even now we don't do it enough, but we're getting much better right now.
I think that's an interesting thing. And it's so true. And I think this happens with a lot of gyms, right? There's so many moving parts. We've got kids classes, we've got weightlifting, we've got all these different things. And if we're not intentional about, hey, we need to make these nutrition videos, we need to post them, we need to post this nutrition content, it's really tough for people to associate nutrition help with you because you're not talking about it consistently. I mean, the truth is people are going to hear the loudest person in the room, right? So if you're not talking about it consistently, people will not know to come to you. And I think what I hear so often with gym owners is they're really good about talking about nutrition in January. Like they know everyone wants to help with, like wants help with nutrition in January, and then it fizzles off. And it's not because they don't want to talk about it. It's they don't have time, but you guys are making the time. You're using the resources. You're using the social media stuff that we have and branding it as your own so that you can become the face of your nutrition program. I want to talk about one thing that you guys have done really awesome job with, and you guys are calling it coaches corners or like the virtual corners. What does that mean? And what are you actually doing during those?
It started also like at the beginning of our nutrition program. So this was one that was even before Patty. When we were asked from you guys to install something where we can talk to our athletes, and not only our athletes but also going out of the gym for people who can see us, and kind of any kind of having a little small nutrition workshop thing for 15 to 30 minutes every month. This is pretty much what it was, and we started this like, I would say really shy, because it was none of us three were like really feeling comfortable in front of Zoom or whatever it was at the time. It was Zoom actually at the time. So we started with basic stuff. We started with, do you eat enough calories? Is your problem maybe you're not eating enough? We started with actually macros. So we just talked about what is a macronutrient and what are the ones that's there, what you need. So how much protein and all that. And what developed through that was actually, because in the beginning it was only athletes from our gym joining the nutrition corner. But even there, people saw us they had a different opinion after because we really got asked and we really got told, like, you know what, I didn't knew that you guys are that good in terms of nutrition. I never knew that you guys, from where, right? So yeah, this is, we go there monthly. We now had a little break through the summer months, because what we realized that people don't want to sit in front of a screen when there's a 25 or 30 degrees Celsius out there and the sun is shining. But yeah, actually we start our next one right in front of our challenge in the middle of September. So 10 days from now or something like this, we're going to start the next one, the new one.
Awesome. So basically a virtual nutrition seminar where you come on, talk about a topic, you're establishing yourself as the expert, and then you're guiding people, a call to action at the end to join your nutrition program, or this one will be join your nutrition challenge.
Yeah, 100%. It's this time, it's about the challenge, not even just promoting the challenge, but talking about what will be included, what is our idea about the challenge, and making sure that people know that it's not a fat loss, because we do a 30-day thing, but we really want to make sure that people know it's not a whatever 30-day fat loss, weight loss challenge. It's really more about stacking habits and learning new habits. And so this is what the next thing will be most about.
Awesome. And this is going to be great because the call to action again will be join your nutrition challenge. And it's a great way for you guys to, again, establish yourselves as the expert, answer questions, because guaranteed people have questions, and other people that are joining through Zoom will have the same questions, but they'll be nervous to ask. And then, everyone's just a part of the conversation. I love doing these through Zoom versus Facebook Lives because it's a two-way conversation, and you can have people register, which is awesome because then you can see who's actually interested in the coach's corner, and who can you follow up with and say, hey, I know you were interested. Maybe you missed it. Here's the recording. Or can we jump on a call to see how we can help you with nutrition?
Yeah, and actually, Nicole, I would say, like, I can't even put it in numbers, but at least 5, 6, 7 of our nutrition clients now were athletes with us, and were like the first in the Zoom in our coach's corner thing. And after they came to us and were like, you know what, I got this feeling you guys could really help me through the Zoom thing. So maybe I will start the nutrition program. And yeah, that's how it goes. It was really good.
That's awesome, right? Because, there's not a shortage of nutrition information on the internet. There's not a shortage. People can look it up, right? Like you can look up habit stacking, you can read Atomic Habits and learn how to do it. That's not really what you guys are providing. You're providing accountability and support to help that client put into action what they probably already know.
Yeah, 100%. And also there's way too much information out there, right? So I really have the feeling that with a lot of my nutrition clients, for example, I really just need to get some information out of their head actually, and don't let them Google anything again for the next 3 months, but maybe just talk to me first. So it's like, I really like the Google concept. I really think it's great what you can learn through all that. But yeah, there's in terms of nutrition, I think there's a lot of stuff out there that really more confuses people that help them.
Yeah, it's, paralysis by analysis, right? You don't even know what to do because there's so much information and people are coming to you overwhelmed because they've tried too many things and they really just need something simple that they can stick with and be consistent. And at the end of the day, if you can help with consistency and you have the systems to be able to scale that, your program will grow infinitely. And I know you guys are planning to add another nutrition coach to the mix because you guys are already like, okay, if we convert 50% of the people from the challenge to ongoing coaching, which should be the realistic, at least goal, our coaches are going to be at capacity for the nutrition program now.
Yeah, so what we underestimated a little bit is what will happen when the gym opens up again, right? So our nutrition coaches are also our gym coaches, like including me. No, but yeah, it is. We just added another coach, at least part-time. She will start in October, and so we guess they're going to be able to. She's great. We really love her already in all the meetings we had with her. So she will be a big addition to our nutrition coaches team.
What was your biggest surprise since offering an individual nutrition coaching program? And you've had 10 months at this point since you guys have been working with quite a few clients. What's been the biggest surprise for you?
Overall, I would say the biggest surprise is how you can help people and motivate people through the actually small things. The idea being of being a nutrition coach for me, the first month, and I know my coaches share this 100% because we often talked about this, is a little bit of, again, this imposter syndrome thing, right? So we are like, they're paying a lot of money for our nutrition coaching. We need to do more. We need to, and so it was not as much that people ask us during the process. It was often more than I just write because I need to write something because they haven't heard anything of me over the last 2 days. And the biggest surprise for me actually is that now after 10 months and with some experience in there, people are so happy and grateful that you're just there. And if they just ask you, it could be anything. It could be for, of course, advice about anything they want to eat or whatever, but mostly it's somebody's there and is really, really, if I need help, he or she will be there and will answer me. So, and also maybe like including this was the biggest surprises, that small information and information that for us in our little bubble is so like common that people are really excited about the stuff we can teach them there, but you never thought about it in first place.
I love that. So you're basically what you're saying is people are so happy and thankful that they have someone supporting them. It's not just telling them what to do. It's like, hey, I have this thing and I need some help. And I think it goes back to how you've established that coaching relationship with them from the beginning. Yeah,
100%.
Those initial conversations, the initial meetings you have with people, it's, hey, we're going to work together to create this plan. And my role in this is not just tell you what to do. Like it's a two-way street and I want to help you on, it's your journey. It's not my journey. I'm just here to help support you. Right.
And actually, Nicole, let me beat the drum about HSN there without you even asking me. But like when we talk about the initial meeting, right? Not even the what for free thing, but also like the initial consulting meeting with our new nutrition clients. It helped us so much to have this like roadmap, what to do, what to ask. And we changed up a little bit of stuff because it's between Germany and the US, right? There's a little bit like a different kind of having the right idea about it. But for most part, the roadmap is exactly what we follow like on white, like really on, and it helps us so much because pretty much after the first 20-25 minutes, when you follow this plan, pretty much everything you need to know and you need to establish is known and established. So this helped us really a lot. Again, not doing this from scratch and having our experience with failures and success, but having something that already is a proven thing for in most parts is really, really great.
Thank you. I'm so glad that you guys are using all of those resources. Thank you so much. I think it's interesting in a nutrition coaching setting because you have multiple nutrition coaches. So it's so important that you guys are providing a consistent experience. And when you guys have the templates that you can all follow and probably edit it a little bit for Germany, I completely understand things are a little bit different than they are over here in the crazy US. But I think it's important because now you're able to scale this program, add more coaches, and you're confident that you're going to be able to provide a consistent experience.
Yeah, no, 100%. I agree. This is like, it's perfect. And we follow not everything again, but take InBody, for example. We never thought about buying an InBody thing. And like right away from the start, we were like, you know what, this sounds like a good system to implement with HSN and all the stuff in nutrition. So we have like so many athletes that not even going through nutrition in the beginning, but are very interested in the InBody through our communication there. And that's always the first step, right? Because if you go through the InBody with them and you're like, yeah, you want to change some of that? Let's talk about how to do this. This is like so easy there. Like really.
You bring up an awesome point about the InBody. I think having a way to track biometrics and show people either your hard work is paying off and you're doing nutrition on your own really awesome, or hey, you're not seeing the results that you want fast enough. Let's dial in your nutrition. Having that objective data is super, super helpful. I know one of our one of the gym owners that's doing goal setting sessions, which is a great way to engage your current clients. Irene with Prescott Valley, she did goal setting sessions with 10 clients last month, and 4 of them signed up for nutrition. And then she does the InBody scan and then shows them like, hey, this is where you want to go, and this is how I can help you get there. Let's now invest a little bit more and get nutrition coaching on board so we can get you to where you want to be, right?
And actually, we just coincidence, right? So what we just planned for the beginning of next year is like really planning out our goal setting sessions with our athletes, because something we don't do in a very organized, good way. So this is going to change next year. We're just planning it ahead right now. So yeah, I'm going to get in contact with her. She needs to help me about her goal setting sessions. It's going to be great.
Well, you mentioned something earlier. Patty always has resources for you every time. I'm going to tell you that there's a roadmap for how to do a goal setting, a mock goal setting in the platform.
Surprise!
So you can just go watch that and then you'll be good to go. We'll role play with you. I want to talk about one thing because you actually have an interesting situation, which is another really great way to add nutrition only clients. You have another business where you help businesses with health.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. Yeah, so let's share the story. So actually, my gym, it's 8 years now, but it came out of my other company who does corporate health stuff in Berlin and like around Berlin. And so it's not a very big company, but it just pays the bills like the gym don't need to. And so actually, it went like this. So we had this corporate thing. We did sports with companies, and then people ask us, "Oh, this is so great. Where can I go to do more with you guys?" And we never planned on opening a gym, but after 3 to 4 years, this was the next step. Okay. So, but on the other side, now having our nutrition program, I never thought about just putting our nutrition program to work with my corporate health company. And then like we talked to Patty about our coaches corner actually. And he asked us, man, you will have people into your gym, like athletes in your gym that has a, like whatever, self-employed as a company. So you can get them to sponsor your coaches corner, which will like win-win for both sides. And we for 20 minutes, we were discussing it. I'm like, yeah, I have no idea who to ask for like corporate. And then one of my colleagues actually says, Olaf, don't we do like all this corporate health stuff with your other company? And don't you think there will be at least one contact in there that you can ask? And it was like, it was, I was so embarrassed. Like Patty laughed for 5 minutes, actually. He didn't stop laughing for the rest of the meeting. And so he's going to remind me this like for the next years to come, I guess. But yeah, so what we're doing right now is we inviting like contacts from the corporate health company to our coaches corner. Actually, we just thought about inviting them to the next challenge we're already planning, which would be a little bit bigger. And yeah, so this is going to be hopefully another successful idea to get more people into our nutrition program they're not from the gym actually.
that might be intimidated by the gym or not realize they need your gym, or maybe they go to another gym that they like, and that's fine, but they still need nutrition help and accountability help. So I love the fact that we're starting to pair this other company that you owned, that's
Me too.
the first company, and now say, hey, we could run challenges at these companies. We can run nutrition challenges just for them, or go in and do basically the coaches corners, but do nutrition seminars at that company. You get paid for it. It's another revenue stream for your coaches, and you're able to help support so many more people.
And actually, let me tell you, it's like I already talked to like my biggest 3-4 clients in the corporate sales company, and they were completely not only surprised that we do this now, but they were so like, really, you guys do? We're looking for months or for years now for having somebody who we really like trust also to be responsible in this nutrition field to work with us, and they trust us in terms of the other stuff we're doing for 12 years now with some of them. So I guess it will be a good way to go on.
I think it's amazing because you're going to be able to help so many more people. And the trends around the world are that more and more companies are realizing they need to invest in their employees and the employee health and wellness. I think the last research study that came out, 9 out of every 10 companies offer some sort of wellness benefit for their companies. And the most popular are physical activity, weight management, weight loss, and then help with stopping smoking. Those are the 3.
It makes so much sense, right? So it's yeah.
Why not go in and be the weight management and potential fitness piece, and all of it's laid out. We're actually headed up to a construction company where we will do a nutrition challenge with them and help support them with nutrition and mindset and stress management and get them moving. And last time we did it, there was over 150 people that did it, and I'm expecting the same amount. These people won't come to our gym, but we're going to be able to help them so much with nutrition, taking nutrition on the road. So I'm super excited for you guys to be able to do the same thing, especially now because you've already run nutrition challenges. All you're doing is replicating that into a company.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I invited the head of HR of one of my clients to this nutrition challenge we start in September, just to let her know, you know what, just look at it. Take a look at what we do there for 30 days and then decide on your own if this may be something that we can run individual just for your company, right? Without anybody else. So this will be great.
I love Hopefully. That. I'm confident it's going to happen because the truth is you're really able to help transform someone's health when we can get those simple habits dialed in and just focus on one step at a time. And the cool thing is with a company, if you have the whole company doing it together, a lot of people that work together, you spend over 50% of your waking hours with the people you work with. So if everyone at work is all on the same page and focusing on these healthy habits, it's going to be so much easier for those people to continue versus having no one support them.
Yeah, 100% agree. We're really looking forward to this one.
Awesome. What is the biggest bright spot you would say since adding nutrition coaching to Black Sheep Athletics over the past 10 months?
I would take so there's a lot of stuff there. I think the biggest bright spot is how much and how to define the success. I'm not even going to go there, but like how many of our athletes are so grateful about the stuff we do there and how much it changed their life. And so this sounds very big, right? And if you would have told me this a year ago, I would maybe have smiled a little bit about it. But really, so for one of my nutrition coaches and gym coaches, actually, she's like every 3 or 4 days, she's writing me and showing me something that an athlete wrote her about, like of little changes and stuff they did. So there's a girl with us an athlete with us who never, like from kid years on, she never ate like a burger because she was always like, no, this is bad. I should not eat all that stuff. And so she sent a photo of her first burger, like proud, I can't even explain it. And it really like, I'm not going to talk too much about it because it really put like tears in my eyes because you changing it sounds so corny, but you're changing people's lives if you take this seriously and not take yourself too seriously. So people get changed there, which is incredible. So I would say the biggest bright spot is really how we changed the life of some of our athletes to the better without even realizing it first.
I love that. I actually have goosebumps right now because I think every gym owner or business owner that opens up whether it's a CrossFit gym or any type of gym, like we all have the same passion for helping people, right? Like no gym owner is opening up a gym because they don't like helping people or want to help people transform their health. And when we can have this piece of the puzzle dialed in, you truly can transform someone's health and someone's life.
And you really feel this, Nicole. But when I see this athlete, for example, there's the different like spring in her step. She's more confident. No, really, she owns the gym now. She was always like this little shy, like really, and now and I told her that like she's not even my nutrition client, right? But she came in like a few days ago, and I was like, you know what? You walk into this place like you own this place. You remember this is my gym, right? So just to let you know. No, but really, and they appreciate that also, that people, without being boisterous about it, just realizing that there's stuff changing in them and with them, right? So this is absolutely the best part of the whole stuff.
I think the thing that we don't think about is that piece of it, how confidence changes, how the other aspects of their life change besides they can lift heavier. I can tell you one of our members at our gym wore shorts for the first time since like in many, many years because she's, lost the weight and it comes down to confidence, and she didn't have the confidence before. So she wore pants, and we live in South Florida. It's like 100 degrees. I don't know how much that is in Celsius, but it's a lot, right?
Yeah.
And if she feels confident enough to wear shorts, like my heart is so happy. Like, girl, you rock your body. You're doing amazing. Like you're working so hard, and that's it.
Let me tell you a small little story, maybe even more bright spot for myself, because female athlete of mine who just like after 4 months or something like this into a nutrition program. So her results were awesome. Her progress were awesome. Everything it was like she was really going step on step. And then she, in one of our check-ins, actually personal, she was like, you know what, Olaf, I need to tell you something. And I'm not sure if this is the right thing to tell you, but since like 2 or 3 weeks, I have started wearing beautiful underwear again. So don't get me wrong, it's not creepy. It should not, you know what I mean? But she was like, I'm not coming on to you or anything. I'm married, but really, and I want to tell you that because I would never have for the last 10 years, I had not had the confidence to wear stuff that nobody's even seeing. It's not about just because I feel better now. And I think I can wear stuff like that because I think I'm more beautiful than before. And this is like, it's crazy. It's really crazy.
It's amazing when you can help someone feel that way, because you and I can both agree that her relationship with her husband is different because of that.
100%.
And
100%.
Like that's so important, right? Like people deserve to feel confident in their skin. And if you can be the guide to help them get there through simple habit-based approach so that it is a sustainable lifestyle change, man, like you have the power to truly transform someone's health and someone's life.
Yeah, never thought about it that way before, actually. It really surprised me, but yeah, beautiful. Perfect.
Olaf, thank you so much for trusting us to help you build a nutrition program. I mean, it's truly just the beginning for you guys. I am so excited for the future of where you guys are headed, the amount of people that you're going to impact through nutrition and fitness and nutrition only with all these nutrition offerings that you're going to have with the other company.
Yeah. Thanks to remind me again, so I'm not forgetting it again. Thank you very much, Nicole. This was great.
Awesome. Any final words? Any final thoughts?
Guys, whoever is hearing that, if you don't have a nutrition program and you have a gym, or maybe don't even have a gym, I'm not sure, but whatever, think about starting one because it's going to be good and on so many like stages. I can even tell you, just go there, try it out. Let's go.
Let's go. I love it. Well, the future is so bright for you, and I'm so excited to continue to support you on your journey.
Thank you very much, Nicole.
I loved the stories that Olaf shared. And after we got done recording, he said, Nicole, I have 10 at least more stories talking about how we've truly helped transform clients' lives and how other aspects beyond just performance and weight loss have been changed and improved because of adding nutrition coaching and accountability. There's such an awesome opportunity for gym owners to truly transform people's lives. And we know that there's 3 pieces of the puzzle that need to be in place in order to have that total transformation: nutrition, fitness, and accountability. When you build a nutrition coaching program, you're not just providing meal plans, you have to provide ongoing support. This allows clients to understand that you're there in their corner, that you're there to help them. And when they have a struggle or an up or a down, that you're able to help guide them and get them back on track. Nutrition coaching and accountability, most importantly, is the path to help people reach such amazing, amazing results. Olaf talked about one thing during the podcast, and he talked about the ongoing mentoring and support. This is a huge piece of the puzzle. Even coaches need coaches. Just because you go through a nutrition coaching course doesn't mean you're going to have all the answers. Why spend time reinventing the wheel when you can have people helping you every step of the way to give you confidence and someone to bounce different ideas off of? I know for me, I hired my first mentor about 8 years ago, and it was the best decision ever. You get stuck in the weeds and you're not really sure where to go next, or you just focus on the day-to-day. And a mentor gives you an outside perspective of things that have worked in the past, things that other people are doing and doing well, so you don't have to waste time and reinvent the wheel. I'm so thankful that Olaf and his team have trusted us to help them. Patty, their international mentor, is an absolutely amazing mentor, helping to guide them and support their growth. The cool thing is Olaf has realized now, hey, we have to add another nutrition coach to help support the growth because it is growing so fast. And that is what we're seeing with gyms around the world. They're adding more and more nutrition coaches to help support the role because they realize if their nutrition coach is full and their program is capped, they're capped on the amount of people that they can serve and help and the amount of revenue that the gym is bringing in. So having a team of nutrition coaches is really fun. I know for us at our Healthy Steps Nutrition HQ team, I learned something from our dietitians and nutrition coaches every time we talk. We talk about different scenarios and we, give different ideas of what we would do to help support clients. And you can always walk away with little nuggets. I'm sure you can think of this relating to fitness side when you drop into a different CrossFit gym or hear a different, more experienced coach or even a newer coach that has different nuggets. You might take those away and start using those with your clients because they resonated. And that's exactly what happens when you are in a mentoring program where coaches are all getting together and sharing ideas as well as building a nutrition team. So if you are a gym owner or someone that's looking to build a nutrition program, we would love to help you. Click the link in the show notes to see how it works with HSN Mentoring, and you can book a free call to see if our program is the right fit for you. The training process includes online modules, homework, and mentoring calls. As Olaf said, he dove in. They were up and through the training within a month during COVID because they knew this was a missing piece of the puzzle they had to get in place right away. The average amount of time is about 6 weeks it takes to go through the training. Most gyms will launch with a challenge to recoup the cost of the initial investment and convert at least 50% of those people to ongoing nutrition coaching to help support them long after a challenge is over. I do have one awesome announcement. If you are a CrossFit gym in Florida, I will actually be speaking at the District CrossFit Affiliate Meeting on September 25th in Jacksonville. The invite should have already gone out by now, but if it hasn't, please keep a lookout in your email so that you can join me in person for the CrossFit Affiliate District Meeting, where we'll be talking about all best practices when adding nutrition programs, how to find an awesome coach, and how to build a thriving nutrition program. If you are in some of the other districts, make sure you keep a lookout because we will be speaking at quite a few of the district meetings over the coming weeks. Super excited to partner with CrossFit to help get this message out and help more gym owners build nutrition programs. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you subscribe and click the link in the show notes for all the additional help and support that we talked about in this podcast and so much more. We'll see you back here next week.